Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where last episode we basically did a load more expansion on the bus. We set some stuff up to get our modular frames going, which is good, because then that's going to get us into steel production, which is going to give us tier 3 belts, which is a lot better than what we're working with, and they're easier to make. One thing I am going to quickly do, and I've just realised I didn't grab the AI limiter I needed for it, is at the end of last episode we set screws up on the belt, but we hadn't actually got the overflow set up to feed any spare screws, yes I know, spare screws, into the awesome sink that we've got going. So I'm going to quickly set that up now. There's a long old fall. Right. What did we... Right, that's a normal splitter. So there's our smart splitter. No. Smart splitter. Thank you. Right, and then let's get ourselves lined up with one of these mergers. And then... Oh, I don't mind about that kind of clipping. Right. Then we want a tier 2 lift. Bring that down, and you can feed straight into there, and then we need to go along and tell it to feed the overflow. There we go, so left will do the overflow, which it looks like there might have been a couple. Yeah, let's see, there's a bit of backing up there, which is fine. And then, yeah, that will just send any overflow over there. Cool. I mean, I don't think there'll be much overflow, but I imagine there'll be some. Cool. So that's that. All going forwards. That's all feeding into the awesome sink, which has got us now 7 tickets. So, of course I haven't got enough for the awesome shop because I kept getting rid of these plates. Right. Okay. So, no, not foundation. Let's have a quick look in the awesome shop. So if we've got 7 tickets to play with, have we got anything fun we can get for 7 tickets? Concrete walls, steel walls. Have we got any walls at the moment? Ah, that's something. I'm going to want the conveyor walls. So let's print our coupons. So yeah, I'm going to want conveyor walls at some point. What else have we got? Steel framed windows are nice, but we can't unlock them yet. Management, conveyor wall mount, they can be quite useful. Those we're going to want. Pipeline wall attachments, pipeline power outlets, wall outlets, because we're not doing many walls at the moment. Can't do any lights really. Oh, it lets me buy the cyber wing, but I haven't got it. Yeah, I'm sure these are all going to be licensed, which is why I'm not going to get them cool as they would be to do the boombox. Let's get the cup. I've never really had the cup, but it seems like a YouTuber thing to do, to have the cup, and when you're discussing things, you hold the cup. Right, okay. So, this is all going to tick along, which is all tickety-boo. Now, one of the things that was brought up in a previous episode, or in comments on a previous episode, which is absolutely spot on, and I'd completely missed it, was around the problems I was having with the power generation. Why the steam just randomly shut off. And it was pointed out that it was to do with the flow rate, which I was concentrating on, and I was looking at it to make sure I had the full flow rate going, which it was. It was going at 300. But for the coal lines I've got, or for the coal burners I've got, I actually needed like 320, which is more than the which is basically more than one pipe can handle. So I needed to have the multiple pipes set up. Now I do want to go and try and tidy what I've got going on there. So I'm just making sure. Right, don't need the leaves. Actually, I could have been them. So we don't need the leaves, but I'm going to want a load of concrete, which I've got. I'm going to want to do some steel plates or iron plates. Yeah, see, it does send the overflow up there, which is fine. Yeah, I'm going to want those iron plates because what I want to try and do is I want to try and redo the coal factory or the coal production, because it looks untidy. I didn't like it, so I want to try and redo that today. Now we're going to wind up shutting off a fair amount of power, I think, when we turn that off, which is going to be an issue. Because I don't know that all of those bioreactors I've got are going to keep everything running while I turn it off to redo the coal plant. I genuinely don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But this is what I want to try and have a look at today, to see if I can redo that coal plant to basically make it look nice and look a bit nicer. Now I've got quite a few more production parts that I wanted. Well, not production parts, but the architectural pieces that I wanted. So here we are back at our coal plant, having a look at it, and the gist of what people were saying, which I can agree with, is because I was trying to do everything for a single pipeline, which was causing an issue because it could only flow 300. Now, I think this at the moment fixes it, because I've got 4, and those 2 can come through and go up there, which is fixing those ones, and those 2 can come along and do there, and then the overflow sloshes between them. But, like I say, I want to try and make it better today. So, we're going to need to start with giving us a floor to work from. So, what have we got? Is this going to be tall enough? Possibly not. So I might need to make a bit of a ramp. That's fine, we can do that. So, foundations. Ramp. Let's go up this high. And then let's give us a floor to work with. Now this is going to be an interesting one, because I think I'm going to wind up piping some of the water vertically upwards, because you might have noticed when we went to the awesome shop I picked up the pipe. Oh, there's a power slug there. How did I miss that? Let's quickly go and grab that power slug. Yeah, I picked up the floor piping bits that let me just, you know, pipe it straight through the floor, like I've got the conveyor lift ones. So yeah, that is going to be the plan, but it does mean that I'm probably going to have to use some pumps, because I don't know how well it's going to work going straight up. Yeah, there's a slug there, but there's some frustrating stuff here. Right, quick. No, not the leaves, the slug. I want the slug. There we go, collecting blue power slug. Right, and then let's try and get away. Ooh, glowing purple thing there. What is this? Ah, quartz. That's cool. We can try and research that and find out where it is.
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth, and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Thank you. What are you? You're copper. Not worried about that, because I've already got copper nodes that I'm working with. Okay. So, have I got enough room up here? How big are these things? No, not the power line. Coal generator. Now I know I don't have the stuff to build it, but that's fine because I want to start. I would take it down. So could do 4 there. Yeah, I think that'll work. Right. Okay. So let's begin. So we will take these 4 down. We will then grab that so I can see what I'm looking at. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So that's that done. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is if I go to my logistics and I can go to my pipe hole like that, what I want to do is then just go whoop. Oh, I haven't got any copper sheets. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, well, I can take down these copper sheets now. Didn't think of that. I thought I could reuse everything I had over here. Might not have enough to reuse, which would be a problem. But we shall wait and see. Right, okay. So that's the plan. And then what I can do is I can do the splitting of all of these underneath. And I can do all the conveyor belts up here with the splitters, because I can feed the coal up here. No, you're in the wrong place. Are you lined up? Yes, beautiful. Okay. So then we can go, what? 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 Okay. Oh, there's another slug up there. Right, okay. We are then also going to need the power poles. Excellent. There we go. Right. Which I'm going to run in the middle like this. Because what I can do is the plan is that I can daisy chain them like that, but then each one will cover both sides, so it will basically do that one that side and that one that side. Yeah, that looks a bit neater. Happier with that. Okay. And then we're going to want our conveyor splitters. Okay. And then we can... Ooh, we've not got a lot there. Okay. Forget how much coal these things actually want when they're working. Okay, right, let's take away... What did I have there? Conveyor Mark 1s. What was I feeding it up with? Oh, it was also a Mark 1, okay. Taking all that down. Cool. Okay. Let's try and clear up my inventory. Let's just start dumping the coal in here. Okay, so that's that done. And then, alright, so if they were all... Oh yeah, because they're using 15 a minute. That makes sense. So I do actually only need tier 1 between each of them. Okay, so that's that bit done. I'm then going to run this over here. Yeah, you would be in line there. Which then means I can then just change that link there. Okay. And then we can well, I need to get the coal up here actually, don't I? So you were producing, I think they were doing like 120 each. Take that splitter out. Right, yeah, you're doing 120. How much are you doing? You're doing 60. Okay. Whoop. No. So we can actually take this conveyor out. Because that one coal bit there does actually cover off everything we need. Okay. How do I want this to look tidily? I think if I put a wall, yeah, one conveyor wall. And you guys are kind of there, aren't you? I'll just take that down for the minute. Yes, I'm aware I've got a floating platform, but I will fix that. You are going to get turned around. And then we are going to want Tier 2 conveyor. Come on, realise what I'm trying to do. Oh, you're not going to do it, are you? You are going to make me put a ramp back in. Foundations, ramp. Okay. Right, and then we want that again. Right, and you're going to come up around here. And then what I want you to do is that. And then I can't afford. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's really annoying actually. Well, I don't need that merger anymore, so I can take that out. They're belt. Right, well let's replace you with belt 1s, because I have to have spare belt 1 material with me. You're going to go in there. Yeah, I think I need some stuff from the awesome shop, because I think I'm going to want those wall power things so I can flip it in and out. Okay, that's frustrating. Okay, well in the meantime let's try and get this actually going again. So let's just hook you back into the power grid to produce some coal for these guys, and then we need to get the water going, because then at least this grid, or these 4, have been replaced and they're going again, which is great, which is what I'm after. So I need to take you down and you down, because you're now facing the wrong way. Take away these pipes. Right, and then you guys can go there. in there. Oh, go away. I've not done anything to you. Offsod. Right. They all produce 120 a minute. Which I think is enough to cover those 4. Right, let's do the pipe work then. So. Put those 2 together. And are you going to go up there? Lovely. And then I do that. And then put you there. I kind of want, and this is where I'm going to have some of the problem. I kind of want it to, oh yeah, I don't like that at all. Okay, I need to get somewhere I can look. Right, can I build just some of this out so I can actually look and see? Right, okay, so that needs to come down, that needs to come down because that's all a bit messed up. Okay, so what I'm thinking is if I do actually do a pipe from there to there, then we do that. Are you going to be clever enough to realise what I've done there? And then into that. Doesn't like it, does it? Okay. Can I just bring... It's not going to let me bring it down to an unspecified place, is it? What about if I do that? And then will you let me put that cross? No, you're not, are you? I mean, to be fair, it's going to be hidden, isn't it? It doesn't have to be super tidy. Right, okay. I have no idea if this is going to work. Wire is too long. Okay, so I need to find a nearer. Alright, well, let's do that then. Right. Are you going to have enough pressure to make that rise? This is a genuine question I do not know the answer to. It's putting water somewhere. Okay, what is your production? 120 a minute. Okay, that should hopefully start filling it. It's looking promising. Let's go back up and have a look, see how we're doing with it. Oh, go away. I need a bigger beat stick to scare the animals off. Right. Are you getting water? No, not yet. Oh, there was water in that pipe then. Oh. Is it just the pipes are needing to fill up? That's looking promising. Yeah. We're getting there. You are producing some water. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I can see at the moment it looks like the bioreactors were taking in, because you can see the production and the consumption were exactly the same, which is how the bioreactors work. They'll only produce exactly what's needed. So that's 50, so we need 200 to cover all of these, which we should be producing, because downstairs we've got the two of them producing 240 in the pipes, which can cope with 300. So we should, as the water builds up, we should be alright. This should just be taking a while to fire up. How's this one at the end doing? This one at the end hasn't got quite as much water yet, but I think that is just as it's getting there. Yeah. Okay, I think that's gonna behave. How are you doing? How's your water? You're nearly empty. Right, I wonder if it is just doing an overflow thing where when this one gets full, because this one is definitely filling, it's then going to expand into more of the others, which will be good. Just want to make sure that that's all behaving as I'm expecting it to. Yeah. That's good. So apparently those water pumps did have enough lift. Now I think we're going to have to go back to base, because I can get all of the tier 2 belts, and then what I can do is I can actually run everything off of this like central spine line and have the coal split off in both directions. Right, you're now full of water, which means hopefully you're going to start filling up a bit more. Come on, what's your pipe doing? Right, your pipe's full. Come on. Your buddy's full. Yeah, he's definitely full now. This one is... Are you getting there? Are you filling? Yeah, the others are kind of sporadically popping on. You're very empty. You're... Actually, you've got more. I think that's what it's doing. I think it is just going to take a little while for these to fill up and flow through, he says, desperately hoping, because I need that power to come back. Oh yeah, you are now running. Consumption, oh hang on, consumption 45 a minute, not 50. So that's 90, that's 180, we're still producing more than that. We're definitely producing more than 180. Yeah, see they're all... Oh, go away. They are all full of water underneath, which is promising. We've got one working at full speed. Two that look like they're... Has that second one caught up and actually got enough to keep going now? It's getting there. Does look like it's getting there. No, now it's turned off. Hmm. Now this one's turned on. How's your water? You're up to 7. I think they might be getting there then. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's gonna... Oh, there's one of those big, horrible, scary things. I thought I had arachnophobia mode turned on. Ugh. Oh yeah, we're turning that on. Yes, I want to apply those changes. So now that thing should appear as a cat, hopefully. Right, okay. Either way, I think that's pretty much where we're going to be leaving it today. I'm just going to put down a ramp so I can get off this side. And, you know, we'll put a nice door. Because we can start, because then the plan is I can wall this in, so I'll need to go back and get the wall posts so I can feed that either side. But, like I say, I think that's covering it off for this episode. So thank you very much for coming along. Likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow, they help get this out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those that do that. Happy to take any comments on this, because I do think it is just going to take a little while to warm up, but if you guys disagree, and you think there's something fundamentally wrong I've done there, as before, thank you very much who did it before, but do let me know what you guys are thinking, what I've probably done wrong. But other than that, I will catch you all next time.